Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do tea video, pop culture videos every single day. So if you want the latest on influencers, housewives, reality TV, bitch, if you want an Earl Grey tea, okay, I have all the tea, honey. I have a big display of tea, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be very grateful. Let's become messy best friends, honey. Listen, talking about messy, girl, I need you to grab a snack, I need you to grab a drink and get comfortable, because listen, we need to talk about everything that is happening in the Beverly Hills messy neighborhood, okay? First of all, Mauricio, Kyle's husband, he went from being everybody's favorite to everybody's like enemy, girl. Listen, this one comment that Mauricio did with Garcelle, that having to do with Garcelle's son and Erica Jane, basically yelling at this 14-year-old, and Mauricio turned around and saying, I'm glad she did that. Like, who says that, right? Well, listen, people are not happy with him. Again, he literally was one of the favorite house husbands. Everybody loved him. Girl, I thought he was a sexy ass daddy. And now, girl, no. Now we are not, So not only is all his family is getting a ton of hate, a ton of comments. All Kyle's daughters are getting comments. Kyle's getting comments. Mauricio's getting comments. Well, honey, listen. The agency, Mauricio's company, is getting comments. Netflix is getting comments. People are outraged that they are basically, that Mauricio is saying that he thought it was a great thing for a 14-year-old to get yelled at by an almost 50-year-old person. And a lot of messages that I have seen on, the agencies, on Instagram, on Netflix, basically it's saying like, this family, there's a common theme with it saying, I can't believe you're giving these people a show when it's clear they don't like black people. Okay, that's what, that's the tone of messages that is coming through. Now, listen, you guys, at first when I saw this, I was like, girl, that's an editing fail. But I really don't think that's an editing fail. It really is very sad to see somebody's favorite house husband go from, star to like down. You know what I mean? I don't understand who in the right mind would think that that is great. That a 50-year-old woman yells at a 14-year-old kid like that. I don't understand what is so great about that. Had Erica yelled at Portia, Mauricio would have gone all types of crazy, and Kyle too, girl. She would have been doing splits all up and down that room, and she would have been doing her ponytail, and she would have been calling Erica a slut pig in 2.5 seconds, okay? Well, listen. Shout out to my friends over on Bravo Snark Side on Instagram. Make sure you follow them there. They actually took a lot of the screenshots to a lot of the comments. So some of the comments, they're basically like, please issue an apology. Not a good look right as your new series is debuting. Your whole shtick is being a stand-up father and a nice guy. I would never expect you to laugh at cruelty directed at an innocent child. You suck. Another one says, you suck. Another one says, can't wait for the day some adult curses at Portia. We will all laugh. Another one said, you were my favorite housewife husband. I just unfollowed you and I was going to tune in to you and your daughter's show. But now that you think it's okay and funny to curse at a 14-year-old child is unjustified. You have girls. Hope no one curses them out, especially your youngest one. Somebody else said, you are garbage just like your child. Somebody else said, why were you glad Erica cursed at Garcelle's child? Do you know that you are furthering the stereotype that black boys are not seen as children after the age of 8? You owe Garcelle and her family a public apology. Girl, it doesn't stop there. It goes on to say, I wonder if you would like it if a grown woman cursed at Portia. And then another one said, what is so great about a 50-year-old woman verbally abusing a 14-year-old boy? You and your wife should be ashamed of yourselves. Garcelle and her son are owed an apology from both of you. Another one said, so it's funny to laugh at a child being yelled at by an adult, or were you high? Oh my God. it is honestly like, first of all, right? I think we can all agree we all loved some Mauricio, right? But if you really take a look in this and you really flipped it upside down, like Dorit said, she was like, well, it wasn't my son. Had it been your son, had it been your daughter, you know, in housewife rules that you cannot mess with the children. You should not talk about the children, comment on the children, comment on anybody's parenting. You cannot do those things. So for Mauricio to do this, I really do think that this backlash is necessary. Also, and I'll tell you why, because Kyle's statement yesterday, it was such BS. You know what I mean? She never once apologized to Garcelle. She never once even acknowledged that. You know, she was just like, I didn't think it was funny that Erica laughed at a 14-year-old boy. I just thought it was funny that Erica was drunk. I feel like some people in Hollywood, and this is like what I'm feeling. And girl, listen, you guys know I love me some Kyle. But like, I really am feeling like, girl, listen. Why people with money think that it's okay and think that they're never going to get punished for saying crazy ass shit. Because you have a lot of zeros in your bank account, it does not mean you can talk all this mess, okay? And it does not mean that you're not going to get a wrath of it, okay? So you are starting a brand new show, selling homes or whatever the fuck you're doing, right? Listen, why would anybody want to be associated with someone who thinks it's great that a 14-year-old child gets yelled at by, you know, a 50-year-old messy lady? You know what I mean? Now listen, if it was a tia, like my aunt, and she said, Sebastian, I said you can't eat any more fucking rice, then I would have been like, you know what I mean? But it's my aunt. It's family. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? But I'ma still eat my rice, bitch. I'ma still eat my rice. I'ma still eat my pizza. I'ma still eat whatever the fuck I want to eat, okay? Unless you take it away from me and you tell my mom, then I'm fucked. But, you know, This 14-year-old boy did not know this lady, okay? All he knows about this lady is the lady who married that old man who stole all that money, allegedly. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, you know, first of all, the fact that Erica hasn't said shit, the fact that Kyle's statement was bullshit, and the fact that Mauricio has not said anything, and his children are not saying it, they're just enjoying this European vacation. I'm like, damn, Garcelle's not in, like, is Garcelle not worth apologizing for? Like, is Garcelle not like a real human being? Is this not her real 14-year-old child? Like, I understand, because I've been reading some of your comments saying like, girl, listen, she was drunk. Yeah, no, I totally get it. Like, bitch, when I was drunk, honey, you think I'm Lindsay Lohan in 2007. So I'm not fronting about that. But like, you're drunk and then you like fix shit. You know, I have started drama with friends all the time. But what is important is, I understand that maybe once you could use the drunk excuse, but you cannot continue. And also, because it had to do with a child of a housewife, you cannot take this so lightly. You know what I mean? So honestly, I'm here saying like, look, Mauricio, the one thing that I suggest you do is put down, you know, put down the weed for a second. Okay, we know you like to smoke a little, but put it down for a second, issue your apology, and then go back to your regular business, okay? Go back to your regular business, and I'm not saying that you're gonna be, you know, as popular as you once were, but at least you're showing that Garcelle is owed enough an apology, and she's worth it to be apologized to. And you know what, Mauricio and Kyle, in case you didn't know, Garcelle and her sons are worth you apologizing for, okay? They are worth it. They are worthy of your apology, okay? Damn, I really like them. You know what I mean? I really like them. You know, even though, girl, I went to Kyle's store whenever it was open in Beverly Hills, and girl, she wasn't there. But they were not very nice. So I should have just been like, you know what? Girl, no. You know? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, remember, I go live every single day, Monday through Friday at 5:15 Pacific Standard Time, PM, of course. And we spill tea. I take calls. We have a great time. It's called Afternoon Tea with Sebastian. And I'll see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. I'm so excited to be welcomed, so loved in the Bravo universe. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.